This year, I'm excited about the NBA Finals this year. It's the changing of the guard. No Curry in the finals, no LeBron in the finals, no KD, no Leonard, none of that shit. It's the new. You got Luka, who been a professional since 13. Got a hell of a basketball pedigree. And I gotta humble myself. When he first got in the league, I was kind of critical because I felt that the media was hyping him because he was a white boy. But nah, he can play. It's as simple as that. He can play. And so you got his legacy on the line. He's arrived. He's trying to get his first chip in the NBA. And then you got those Boston Celtics who, particularly with their two-headed monster, Tatum and Brown, man, what they say? I think they said they've been in the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times in the last 8 years or some shit like that. This is about to be their second finals appearance. They've done everything except win a chip. So their legacy is on the line. Them winning this championship does a lot for their legacy, in my opinion, because they've already accomplished a lot. They've been going to Eastern Conference championships since their rookie years. So you got that on the line. You got the now talent competing, and then you got the wild card. You got the great Kyrie Irving, who these people tried to get him out the game, just because he told his people they should read Hebrews to Negroes, which I read the whole book through the audio book, and it's a necessary read for black people. It's a necessary read for anybody that want to know history. So when I seen them try to cancel him for bringing that book to awareness, it lets me know, even though I already knew, but it was vivid as far as the racism that we still deal with today. The wickedness, them trying to control what we put in our minds. And when I seen people like sell out Shaq, call him an idiot, I'm like, damn, the Diesel really is a police sellout ass nigga. How you gonna tell him he an idiot for promoting a book that's full of knowledge that didn't have nothing to do? That book was full of facts. It ain't had nothing to do with degrading Jews for no reason. He was telling the people what the Jews have done historically, the so-called Jews. But anyway, and then we already know what he went through because he was dealing with the not trying to get the vax. So it's kind of tricky because I'm pretty sure they don't want Kyrie to get a ring. But then they in a dilemma because I know, and no disrespect to Luka, like I said, he could ball. That don't got nothing to do with the powers that be and who they want to be in control of influence. But I know they want, I know they want Luka to be successful, but I don't know if they want him to be successful with Kyrie Irving as his running mate. So that's tricky, but it's going to be a good one. It's 50-50. I think we in for a historic NBA Finals because I believe both teams know. I believe these the type of finals that they could take the politics out the game. May the best man win. And we haven't had those situations for the last decade or so. Matter of fact, since 2003, since LeBron James' ass was drafted, I believe it's been agenda and certain, as they say, rigged. It's been certain agendas in place to push what they're selling. and we know what we're talking about when we're dealing with King James, the manipulation of the game, the super teamer, and just all the bullshit that come with what we've been dealing with. So now I feel like it's the changing of the guard. It could go either way. You know what I'm saying? It could go either way. And it's funny because they don't like Jaylen Brown because he's one of the ones that spoke up for Kyrie. So they, it's like they just, the NBA, the agenda, they in a lose-lose. So I think they just gonna let the best team win and let it be defined that way. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna really get to see them compete, and I don't think it's gonna be too many fixed games, you know. And I think Boston should be considered the slight favorite, you know, but I really believe it's a 50-50 fight, a 50-50 matchup. But I just think Boston has, the difference is, I feel like Boston can win games with one of the 1-2 punch, meaning Tatum and Brown. One of them could have an off game, and I feel like they got enough to go around, and not even just with scoring, just running the offense. Like, you could take the ball out of Jaylen Brown hand and Tatum hand and give it to White, and he can orchestrate some shit. I wouldn't let him do it the whole game, because sometimes he don't know his place and he get the jacking up shots in the clutch when it should be in Tatum's hand or Brown, but he can initiate an offense. Same thing with Drew Holiday. So they got other players that they can get the ball out their hand. Everybody always talk about scoring. Sometimes you just need somebody to run shit and think. So they are able to get rest on the wings sometime and let those guys create. Dallas don't have that luxury. It's either got to be in Kyrie hand or it's got to be in Luka hand. So I feel like to beat Boston, both of them, Kyrie cannot be starting slow. He got to be if Luka killing in the beginning, Kyrie got to be killing at the same. They got to be thinking, they got to be willing to get 40 apiece if they need to. They got to have that mindset. They got to be able to kill together without hurting each other game. Simple as that. It don't need to be one of them being passive because the other one got it, or this one that no. And Boston, in my opinion, I feel like the help. No disrespect to Tatum and Brown, but we know how they can get sometimes. So we got to already prepare. If I'm a coach, I'm already preparing mentally. I'm not going to say it that outright that Tatum and Brown, you motherfuckers choke sometimes. I'm not going to say that. But I will say Al, Porzingis, White, and Holiday. One of you four motherfuckers on a nightly basis got to show up. If 2 out of 4 show up in any type of capacity, whether that's rebounding at a high level, blocking, hitting open threes, making free throws, getting up to 20 points or something like that, I feel like if 2 out of them 4 do that on a nightly basis, I don't see Dallas beating Boston, because Dallas just, besides the 2-headed monsters, I just don't feel like they got a third option that you could just give them the ball and say, run the show for a little bit. So we'll see what game one got in store for us. It should be a beauty. You know what I'm saying? I think the series going to be dictated tonight, like straight up tonight. Ain't no waiting. I think that how we going to get, if it's good, somebody got to lose. So I'm not saying whoever win the game tonight going to win the series, but I want to see how whoever win and how the team lost. Because if one of these teams lose and it was just a good game and people made the right plays down the stretch, shake their hands, see you in game 2. But if one of these teams lose tonight because of them losing the game, not the other team beating them losing the game, giving away a game, that's gonna be telling. But shout out to the whole LDBC. Shout out to Blunt Rap Sports TV. This is Step Boogie. BluntRapENT, that's the label, the music label. Right now, Eskies, Circle Side, the Worldwide is out right now. Step got that first day out, Blunt Rapping single out exclusively at the website. Y'all could go listen to those things for free, but it also is going to give y'all an option. If y'all fucking with the music, y'all could purchase the music. Yeah, check us out. And you can find the music at BluntRapENT.com. 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 All right, I'm out.